Hey everybody, welcome back for episode 2 of our series of videos from our trip down to Mexico. If you're just joining us, my name is Ashley and I'm one of the founders of the UnFurgettables. And what our organization aims to do is head down to Mexico at least once a year. We would love to be there more often, but at least once a year, to volunteer with the various organizations that we are introducing you to in these videos. We also do a bunch of fundraising up in Canada, and that is to send funds down for things like vet bills, spay-neuter clinics, food bills, and then also, as you know, when we head down, we also come back with as many dogs as we possibly can, and that can get quite expensive. So a lot of the funds that we raise do go towards that program, which is so rewarding. We absolutely love it because we get to bring them back and watch them have this whole new life up in Canada that they just could never have dreamed of. So it's so rewarding. We absolutely love doing it. So the next time you see us post a fundraiser, be sure to give it a like and share, and then come out and attend the fundraiser and introduce yourselves, because we love meeting people that have the same passion that we do. So we hope to see you at our next one. This video is going to be showing some of the chores that need to be done around the facility, and that we help them out with while we're down there. So these chores get done on a daily basis, and they are definitely exhausting to do. So these people that do this on a daily basis are, again, we always kudos to them. So we're going to show you cleaning out some of the kennels, and then every kennel has a couple of water buckets, and those need to be cleaned thoroughly and changed every single day. So trust me, lugging those around, lugging full water buckets, it's a pretty good workout. So it's great. And then of course, everybody's favorite job that is always never ending. There's always poop to be scooped. Basically, if you're ever in doubt of something to do around the shelter, just grab a bucket, because it's never ending. But hey, you know what? Everything helps there, and everything is so rewarding to do. So enjoy this video, and if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. We love hearing from everybody, and we will see you in our next video. Bye. Okay, so we have sped this up to keep this video nice and short as promised. We want to give you an idea of what is done in each kennel, and I would say there's probably about 30 kennels this size. So as you can see, this first step here, I am just using a broom to scrub the floor with some soapy water. So what we do is we use the 2 water buckets that they have in their kennels. We use one for rinsing and one to get some soap for the first step. So you can see me there rinsing everything down, and this is done mostly because they don't want the soap sitting there and then the dog's walking in it, and it can actually burn their paws. So this next step that you can see in the video is I'm squeegeeing everything off. So we want to make sure that all of the water is off of their benches and off of the floor, so that they're not laying in or walking in water all day. So once we're done that, we take the buckets that have been used and we take them outside to be cleaned and refilled, which we will also show you in this video a bit later. And then we're done and we can move on to the next kennel. So like I said, there are probably about 30 or so kennels that are this size, but there are also some larger common areas that need to be done, which we will show you next, and let you meet one of the residents of that area as well. And he's quite awesome and has since been adopted, so it's great news. So let's meet him now.
Ferdinand, do we need to clean your area?
Hi, Birdie. Hi, Birdie.
Ah, boy. You're sweet, aren't you? Oh. Hello, buddy.
like sweat and sunscreen?
You're salty. Good boy, Ferdinand.
Should we clean you? What do you think? I think yes. Let's clean you. Okay, now that Ferdy's all taken care of and we've had some good snuggles, it's time to get these water buckets cleaned. So you can see Mike and Aaron and some of the dogs pitching in too, getting these buckets all scrubbed up. You'll see Mike spending a little bit of extra time on the rim, and this is just because some of the dogs like to chew on the edges of the bucket. So we'll spend a little bit of extra time just making sure that that's clean. Each of these buckets is scrubbed thoroughly every day with some soapy water, and this is just to make sure the water is fresh and clean and to prevent the spread of any diseases. So Aaron and Mike will finish up getting these scrubbed and rinsed, and then just in time to fill them right back up and get them back into their kennels. Of course, it's really hot in Mexico, so we want to get the water back to the kennels as soon as we can. So as we mentioned, the dogs like to chew on these buckets, and then just general wear and tear. They definitely go through a lot of these buckets. There are about 30 of those kennels, and then we generally put 2, sometimes 3 buckets per kennel, so it's over 60 buckets that they're using at a time. So this is one area that we'd like to fundraise for and get them some replacement buckets. Last but not least, everybody's favorite chore around the shelter, poop scooping. Like I said before, this is kind of a never-ending job, but it's one that's needed. So we like to either grab the bucket in the morning or just before we're heading home in the evening and just clean up around the shelter so that it's all ready to go for the next day. That's about everything we have for you for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for our next video. We'll see you then.